You're not tired. You're undisciplined. There's a difference. One is earned, the other is chosen. You weren't born to be weak. You weren't born to complain. You were born into a world of silence, challenge, and responsibility. But something along the way softened you. Too much comfort, too much noise, too much waiting for someone else to tell you who you are. It ends now because the path of a Stoic is not about feeling good. It's about becoming someone you respect. It's about sharpening your mind, your body, and your spirit until the world can no longer shape you. So listen closely. And don't just listen, live it. Wake up early, not just to beat the sun, not just to win the morning. Wake up early because every hour you stay in bed is an hour someone else is preparing to take what you want. While you dream, they build. While you hesitate, they move. While you negotiate with the alarm clock, they are already at war with their weakness, with their distractions, with their comfort. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men to ever walk the earth, woke up early, not because he had to, but because he understood that self-respect begins with keeping a promise to yourself. He wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I am rising to do the work of a human being." That's your reminder every morning. You were not born for comfort. You were born to rise and carry the weight, to walk into cold, silent stillness and find yourself there. You want strength? Get out of bed while it's still dark. You want clarity? Sit with your own thoughts before the world interrupts them. You want freedom? Take control of the first hour of your day before anything else takes control of you. No one will make you do this. And that's the point. This isn't about anyone else. It never was. It's about building a fortress of discipline before the noise invades. It's about learning to choose discomfort on purpose, because ease has never made anyone great. You don't rise for the world to see you. You rise to see yourself clearly. Now say less. Why do you talk so much? Because you're unsure? Because you need approval? Because you haven't yet learned that real power speaks in silence? The Stoic doesn't explain himself. He lives in alignment. He doesn't argue his value. He demonstrates it with how he moves, what he tolerates, what he chooses in stillness. Epictetus said it best. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. There's a reason warriors don't waste words. Words leak power, especially when you use them to chase validation. Speak when your words serve a purpose. And when they don't, say nothing. Let your silence be louder than their noise. Because you can't fake presence. You can't fake calm. You can't fake the energy of someone who is no longer performing. And if you want to master yourself, you have to stop narrating your every move. You don't need to tell them what you're doing. Just do it. Let the results say what your mouth doesn't. In a world addicted to performance, your silence is your rebellion. Now train hard. You were not built to be ornamental. You were built to endure. Seneca trained his body as a matter of character. He said we must practice not only daily to strengthen our minds, but our bodies too, for they are partners in this life. You want to develop a sharp mind. Strengthen the body that carries it, because a weak body invites a weak will, and a weak will cracks the moment pressure arrives. You think physical training is about looking good. You've missed the point. Training is about hardship. Training is about control. Training is about saying, I will suffer now so I don't fall apart later. The gym isn't for selfies. It's for silence. The run isn't for medals. It's for clarity. You lift the weight to learn about resistance. You feel the burn so you remember what effort feels like. Discomfort becomes your ally. Pain becomes your teacher. Every day you train is another day your body remembers. You are not soft. You are a man of discipline. You move even when it hurts. You finish even when no one is watching. No one can hand you strength. You forge it, alone in sweat, in silence, in repetition. You don't get stronger thinking about it. You get stronger showing up. And lastly, stay unknown. This is the one the world will hate you for, because the world is addicted to being seen, to broadcasting every thought, every meal, every movement. But let me ask you, what are you building behind all that noise? Fame is a distraction. It's vanity dressed up as achievement. It tricks you into building for applause instead of excellence. It poisons your focus. It makes you care what people think who don't even care about themselves. The Stoic doesn't build to be seen. He builds because it is right. He builds because it is honorable. He builds because he has become the mission. Do not confuse attention with purpose. Build in the dark. Work in silence. Let your strength grow without witnesses. The tree grows its roots deep underground before it ever breaks through the surface. So must you. Every day you go unnoticed is a gift. It gives you space, freedom, purity. No one sees you. Good. You owe them nothing. You're not here to perform. You're here to become. And when the time comes that they do notice you, let it be because your strength became too great to ignore. Not because you asked for attention, but because your silence made them curious and your presence made them respect you. So yes, wake up early, say less, train hard, stay unknown, but do it not as a checklist. Do it as a way of life. Do it because the world will try to soften you. It will tempt you with comfort. It will feed you noise. It will seduce you with approval. And every time you choose the quieter path, the colder path, the harder path, you return to who you were before the world distracted you. You return to the warrior. That is Stoicism. Not theory, not poetry, but presence, strength, discipline, duty. It's waking up early when no one cares. It's training when no one sees. It's speaking only when your words have weight. It's vanishing from the spotlight to master what matters. And when life hits you, and it will, you won't crumble. You'll rise because you didn't build yourself for applause. You built yourself for war. So let the rest stay soft. Let them laugh. Let them scroll. Let them sleep in you. You rise, you suffer, you sharpen, and in that suffering, in that silence, you become something very rare in this world. You become real. Music